We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Robbie Ray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Now to the plate, Chris Bryant, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
That average way up there to start things out. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Full count. Here it comes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. John Lester gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping up now, Starling Marte, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
In now, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. Lester's ready. 0-2 on its way.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Standing in now, Christian Walker. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Marte is off of first with 2 away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And another foul ball. Runner goes for second. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swing and a miss, 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Into the box now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Souza matches up here in this one against his former employer. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hit to third. Scooped up. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And a high strike there, 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Souza is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So now to the plate, Stephen Vogt, and it's fouled away. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs, 9 driven in. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lester into his motion. 1-2 on its way. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. 9-1-2 due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. There to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out.
Now that's third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
At the plate, Victor Caratini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hit in the air to left. Marte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Ildemaro Vargas. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Lester ready. The 1-0. Vargas, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth.
One gone in the Arizona third. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Lester's 2-0 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. On a line, that's a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Lester sets. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Hayward coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
The next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The catcher, number 40.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Contreras tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-1. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Ahmed has it. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now back.
So stepping in, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Ahmed fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. To third. Bryant is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Yomer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here comes Marte. He can't get to it. This one's down.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batter.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batter.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here's Javier Baez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 8.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Ian Happ, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
1-1 the count. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Maybe not, as this is kicked out there.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Merrill Kelly answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. At the plate now, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Down and away, ball 1. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So coming to the plate, Cole Calhoun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Count is 1-2 now. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Line to the right side. Hayward is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward on the run, but this will land untouched. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That
Now
good
back.
straight changeup,
The
El
pitcher.
Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Domingo
attention,
Leyva
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Domingo.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now it's a matter of
your
making their
attention,
bullpen
please.
work just as hard,
Now
guys.
for the Diamondbacks.
Thank you, Heidi. Corbin
Number
Martin
48.
takes over to start the
Corbin.
6th inning on the mound. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High chopper over to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the
The
6th.
bat. The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubbies are in front 3-0. Here's Starling Marte, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he popped him up. Sanchez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Nick Ahmed. A fly out and a
Ahmed.
single for him so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Happ is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Lester has his target. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still down 3-0. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Hit hard towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Here comes the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Victor Caratini batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Second and third here. 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Matty. 2 more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
In now, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go as the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. Up next for Arizona, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cole Calhoun is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A pause and the 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Standing in, Jason Hayward. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Hit on the ground is short. There is Ahmed. And there are 2 away now.
The batter number 2.
So striding in, Yolmer Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Votes got it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Josh Rojas will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Souza is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to Sanchez. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in now, Nick Ahmed. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So Kevin Ginkel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Miguel Amaya will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Amaya, only 20 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. A 1-1. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Ahmed has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So in now for Chicago, Victor Caratini. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Rowan Wick will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Miguel Amaya will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Hopped up. Bryant in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding forward now, Stephen Vogt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Arizona down to its last strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Lester earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.